Welcome to this video on targeting. Also, we can refer to this as market targeting, and we're discussing this as part of marketing strategy chapter. In this video, we will cover what is targeting, how to decide which market segments to target, and also what are different targeting strategies that we can use. We will finish off the video with a little activity for you to do to test your knowledge and skills after watching this. Here I would like to introduce you to the different targeting strategies that we can use. There are 4 generic targeting strategies, and again, different textbooks you take, you might find 3 or 5 and so forth, but in general, companies can target very broadly using undifferentiated marketing, somewhere in between, and narrowly using more customized strategies. So let's look at the undifferentiated targeting strategies. Well, a firm ignores market segment differences and targets the whole market with one offer, one marketing program. Such a strategy focuses on what is common in the needs and wants of consumers rather than on what is different. When do you think company might use such strategy? Well, when there are no strong differences in customer characteristics, or this strategy can occur by default if company is not marketing or market oriented, or it can simply be more convenient for managers. If you think of examples, some food products that most people consume, such as milk, bread, and water. However, most modern marketeers today have strong doubts even about this strategy. Why? Difficulties arise in developing a product or brand that will satisfy all customers. Moreover, mass marketeers often have trouble competing with more focused firms that do a better job of satisfying the needs of specific segments and niches. Take bread as an example. Well, not everyone today eats bread. And those who eat bread, some would only eat sourdough bread, others would only eat rye-made bread rather than made of flour, others would eat only gluten-free bread, and so forth. So consumer needs, wants, and desires really vary widely. Now, the other strategy is called differentiated marketing strategy. A firm decides to target several market segments and separate offers for each, so using different marketing mixes. For example, banks design different mixes to different clients, say small businesses, corporate customers, and so forth. Or take Toyota as an example. They produce Toyota Prius, Toyota, and Lexus. So each targeting its own segments of car buyers. Airlines. You can also target business or economy passengers. You will have different service. But differentiated marketing also increases the cost of doing business. It needs extra marketing research, planning, and implementing it. It increases promotion costs. Now, the third category focused, also called concentrated or niche marketing strategy. So here, instead of going after a small share of a large market, a firm goes after a large share of usually one segment. At the beginning, it may look like a less attractive segment, but it's not necessarily true. When this might be appropriate? Well, particularly for companies with limited resources. Large companies may not be interested in serving one segment only, or their attention simply won't be sufficient. Niches are smaller and may attract only one or few competitors. Many companies start as niches to get a foothold against larger competitors and then grow into broader competitors. Consider EasyJet and Ryanair as examples. Or Whole Foods Market in the US is a niche food retailer that has become the world's largest retailer of natural and organic foods. In contrast, as markets change, we can see the opposite happening. Some companies become niches. For example, as people are more concerned with health, the demand for soft drinks has declined. Pepsi and Coca-Cola have both acquired their own niches, if you like, because people start challenging the level of sugar it has, and not just the level of sugar, but also what other ingredients are being used. For example, what are the sweeteners, such as aspartame K, that is used in Coca-Cola and others? What are the benefits? What are the risks of using those sweeteners? And at the same time, it involves basically risks. With using some of those, focused marketing can be highly profitable. At the same time, it would involve risks. Companies that rely on one segment for all of their business will suffer greatly if the segment turns sore, or larger competitors may enter the same segment. So what can be solution? Well, companies prefer to diversify into several market segments. And finally, we have customized, also referred to as one-to-one marketing or mass customization. It is the practice of tailoring product and marketing programs to suit the tastes of specific individuals. Rather than seeing a customer in every individual, micro marketeers see the individual in every customer. So the offer will vary on a customer to customer basis. And if you think about it, the widespread use of mass marketing has obscured the fact that for centuries customers were served as individuals. For example, the tailor custom made a suit, the shoes designed for an individual. Today, however, new technologies are permitting many companies to return to customized marketing. Why would companies use such a strategy? Well, in some markets, say B2B, business to business, requirements of individual customers are so unique and the purchasing power is so high that it's enough to make enough income to cover all the costs and get sufficient margin. In B2C sector, like business to customers, visitors to Nike's Nike ID website can personalize the training shoes. Converse in New York allows you to completely design your trainers. Vertu offers handmade phones. Dell used to allow customers to create custom configured computers. Mini claims that there is only 1 in 10,000 chance that any 2 minutes are the same. Although they look similar, there are other details that make them different. Marketeers are finding new ways to personalize promotional messages. For example, plasma screens placed in some shopping centers can now analyze shoppers' faces and place ads based on individual shoppers' gender, age, ethnicity, and other factors. Such marketing is associated with very close relationships. So in general, there are a few factors to consider when deciding targeting strategy. It really depends on the company's resources, right? How much we can afford. Maybe we can't afford to use undifferentiated strategy and use, say, TV advertising to reach masses because it costs too much money. It also depends on the degree of product variability. Is it one product or a line of a product or similar? So they might have different strategies. A product's life cycle stage may also be considered. The strategy can be changed, for example, depending on the phase. Another factor is market variability. Are markets similar or not? Do they have same or different tastes? Finally, competitors' marketing strategies are important because it can greatly affect your decisions. And now we will do a little bit of practice and activity. So I have a few different cases. I would like you to think to try and identify the relevant targeting strategy. Right, so first case, what strategy would you suggest if companies' resources are limited? Well, when companies' resources are limited, focused or concentrated marketing may make most sense. What strategy would you suggest when supplying uniform products such as milk, grapefruit, steel? Well, undifferentiated marketing is more suitable for uniform products such as grapefruit or steel. Now, when you supply cameras and cars, products that vary in design, such as cameras and cars, are more suited for differentiated or focused strategy. What if a firm introduces a new product? When this happens, it may be practical to launch one version only, and undifferentiated marketing or focused marketing may make the most sense. In the mature stage of a product life cycle, however, differentiated marketing often makes more sense. If most markets have same tastes, buy the same amounts and rank the same way, then it's kind of easy. Undifferentiated marketing is your choice. And finally, if competitors use differentiated or concentrated marketing, well, undifferentiated marketing is definitely not advised. Conversely, when companies use undifferentiated marketing, a firm can get an advantage by using differentiated or concentrated marketing, focusing on the needs of buyers in specific segments. Hope you found it useful. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the content, please hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel so you can always receive updates from me. Thank you.